that's just the wave.
Yeah. Every second game back out.
Nah, you good.
Alright. So I mean, as far as like the Wave 804 is nothing but a foundation to help people around like the 804. As far as like everybody think I'm from Richmond, well I'm originally from Hopewell, so it's like, you know, Hopewell, Petersburg, Richmond, Chester, so on and so forth. And it's a lot of people within the city, actually within the state, that has so much going on. Like whether they make music, they're artists, they're a singer, they're a dancer. But a lot of people don't have like that go-to place to be able to showcase their talent. Everybody watches like DJ Academics, Vlad TV, or The Breakfast Club, but you know that's all in like New York, Atlanta, and LA. But as far as Virginia, we haven't really had anything like in the past 10 to 20 years. Like as far as like Trey Songz, Chris Brown, and many other rappers who made a mark out here in the 804. But as far as like a talent, a place that you can sit there, you can speak about whatever and say whatever, and to be able to change your life, that's what the Wave 804 is about. As far as like as a wave, like in the water, it builds up over time, like the capacity and the velocity, how fast it goes, and it grows and grows and grows and grows. So, and with taking that and applying that to my life, like I always been cool, so that's how I got the name Cool Boy Jeff. Nah, I ain't seen when people think I'm just being funny. But as far as like being Cool Boy Jeff, everybody used to ask me when you campus like, yo, what's the wave? Like, what's the move? Whatever. So it stuck with me. And then I was always the type of person who loved being in front of a camera. So it's to say what I do or whatever, and putting that, taking this and mixing it into the Wave 804, the foundation, and it's me being a mass comm major, and I just recently graduated too, so shout out to all my professors, because I definitely made it, the first one to do it, you feel me? But as far as the wave though, it's just an opportunity, but not only just an opportunity, it's just a way of life, you know, to be able to give somebody a second chance, because as far as like the world is controlled by 70% water, as far as like the wave, like I'm trying to control the whole city, not only the whole city, but control the whole state. And now it's people say being a boss, but I almost like to say it's being a leader, because you know you can. It's better to teach a man how to fish than help him catch a fish in a day. I mean, I think that's how it goes, but it's the same thing. But that's what the Wave 804 is about, man. It's to help those and give it back. I always wanted to give back to people, but I never knew how to do it. I wasn't raised on like hella bread or nothing. Like I come from Hopewell. And even having two parents that really did the most just to try to make sure that me and my brothers were straight, I think I was taught how to hustle, like be ambitious. Like my father was a provider and stayed out working. I ain't never see my father until like the weekends, the weekdays, I ain't never get to see him. So as far as my mother, you know, the nurture, you know, saying just to teach us the basis of, you know, you gotta be grown at this age. I mean, at the age of 15, I was really introduced to so much. And then to have both of those people there in my life, they really showed me a lot. And for me leaving and being out there in the city, it was so rough. It was really rough, being around different people from different elements. But I feel like that was the blessing part about it, because you get to see the people who go through these different type of things. Like some people didn't have a father or mother in the house. Some people didn't have a father. Some people just had to survive on their own and live with their grandparents. So coming in that element, I was always talking about business, you know what I'm saying, to keep my eyes and ears open for different things. And to see so many people who was blessed with these opportunities. Like you have people out there in the street with talent, but they don't have no guidance. So if they don't have no guidance, they don't know where to go. But you have people who have guidance and don't really care about what they do or try to do something with their life, but that was just on them. But me, I didn't really have, I thought at the time I didn't have either or. So I used to always watch like interviews. Rap City was my favorite joint to watch. Like Big Tigger, he's also from VA, from the 75, but it's cool. I used to always watch him. Like I used to come on like 2 o'clock, 2:30. Rap City would be on. I think it was a later time. So always watch him, and I used to always jot like how he was so animated and how the way he interact with the people who he's interviewing. And just to have a big platform like that everybody can watch, I thought that was dope. So I'm thinking like once I get older, I hope that be me. Like I could be somewhere and be charismatic and have such a cool gender about myself. So that was my opportunity, and I figured that I could be put on with somebody. But I feel like the more you wait for something to come to you, I think that the time that you're waiting, you should be building up your own. Like I have plenty of friends who got businesses and is working really hard. Like my brothers Derek and Brian, they got they got Rotate. And with Rotate, they do a whole lot of clothing. I used to buy a lot of my clothing from them. A lot of them try to stop me from buying it because they feel like I was wasting my bread, but I was just so like happy just to be a part of it and then to be able to support and seeing all the love that it was getting. So it really influenced me to really build up something of my own. And for them to take me in and kind of show me rights and wrongs and to also look at what they was doing, it really helped me out as well. So the biggest thing about making your own thing is that you have to surround yourself by positive people. You can't just be around people who's doing this and that and you know it's no good, because eventually it's going to end up catching up to you too, even if you're just an innocent bystander. So surround yourself with people and also stay uncomfortable. Don't ever be comfortable about what you want to do. Don't ever stay content, because the more comfortable you are, the more you kind of lose like inspiration, if I can say. So definitely take a liking to what you got to do. And then a lot of people always ask me like, yo, how do I do this? How do I do that? Or, you know, who got you started on this and that? I tell them, me. Like, at the end of the day, it starts with you. You got to be able to be disciplined. You got to be determined. You got to be ambitious. Because a lot of people, they give up after like the second day because they don't see no results. Like the Wave 804 has been around. In August, it'll be a year. And it took like a year for me to really figure out what I wanted to do. And more people I started to watch, from like famous people from like Steve Harvey, Charlamagne the God, Vlad, DJ Academics, watching those people, and also watching inspirational videos such as like Nipsey Hussle, my favorite rapper, Jay-Z, Master P, Nick Cannon, so on and so forth, even Donald Trump with his business ethics. So with that, I always stay focused, and then the discipline part, I cut out all the parties. Any event that I went to, I was not going without my phone or without any business cards, because I was definitely going to work. And if I wasn't working, I was going back to study, as what they say. So to go ahead and get my mind prepared for any of the things that happen. But I always stay on it, you know what I'm saying? And like, of course, during the times that I was doing the Wave 804, it comes with trials and tribulation. You know, some things didn't work out for my favorite. Also, the Wave 804 kind of slowed down, you know what I'm saying? So you definitely got to stay lifted and stay going. I was blessed to have people around me. So that's the lovable part. And you just gotta stay focused, man, and don't give up. You can rest for a little bit, but just don't quit, man. It's hard out here. There's so many things that you can be able to do. And as far as like me trying to be a support system and also being a system itself, I just love the feedback that I get from the people. Like, people DM me every day saying how much they love the Wave 804. How much, like, you saved this person's life. And also, free my man, Tay Gutter too, from the 7-5. Like, he had his first interview with me back in January, and he had just got out of jail. And, you know, after the interview, he was like, man, I'm so proud. Like, I'm able to do this. Like, it's helped for me to stay focused. And, you know, he's a rapper, so if I had an opportunity to save somebody's life or make them have a different avenue of what they're trying to pursue, then that's just a blessing to me. Not, like, all the time, it's not about the money, it's about the principle. Like, how many people can I touch? You got Martin Luther King who touched people off his words, as well as Malcolm X. But as far as like the Wave 804, giving somebody an opportunity is just good enough for me. Because I don't feel like it should be a price line for what I do. But at the same time, you got to make a profit. You got to be able to spread wealth and do more for a whole lot of other people. And also, I'm looking into community service events. Also, going back to Virginia to speak to people at my school and try to help them, because out of my city, it's a lot of stereotypes. Like, either you're not gonna make it out if you don't have a full scholarship for class or an athlete, and I wasn't good at playing basketball. Yeah,
I'm making 2 different videos now.
Oh man, I was sitting thinking in my head, but it's just like I couldn't play basketball, and then I was playing football, but I was getting my ass whacked. Like one hit I took it, and it took out my eyesight. I was like, nah. So, but after that, I still didn't give up. And the one thing about me, I don't give up on nothing. I was always small, like from fights to just trying to stand up for myself or whatever. So And so I definitely got a lot of history and I got a lot of things going on. But you definitely is going to see me like soon. Like you be like, damn, bro, this nigga really stayed down. He stayed focused. Because you're going to see me on the TV screen, whether it's MTV, BET, You See Me, all that. You feel all of it. That's how it's going to be. But I definitely want to shout out to everybody who's really supported me. From rappers, singers, models, from family members, from my relationship, everything. Like my support from the people. And it's like, I don't lose adrenaline because my adrenaline comes from the people. Every single day I get on YouTube or listen to people's music, man, I'll be so influenced. So I'm definitely gonna make it, man. That's just me and that's the way better for. If you don't know now you know. You hear me? Yeah.